Dear newly awakened soul, 24th of February 2025. What could I tell you to help you to grow? What could I say against your foe? For they are many and you are few. You who have the power to know the very depths of my soul and versions of truth that hold many in the vortex of the black snake's tooth. Who truly holds the power to help you to grow? Why, you do, of course. It is all in your heart. If you want me to help you, let's make a start. Dear newly awakened souls, I have no idea what it must be like to awaken in the year 2025, nor how hard it has been for those transitioning from being fast asleep to now being fully aware of the world at large and the threat hanging over humanity. I can imagine how frightening it must be if you are starting to develop intuitive qualities. You may be intuitively aware of others' suffering. You may have premonitions which are coming true. You may be getting inner thoughts of guidance and not fully understanding what is happening to you. You are awakening at a critical time on planet Earth. It may feel scary. It may feel overwhelming. If you physically feel the suffering of the planet, life, and your family of humanity, you may also be hampered by chronic exhaustion, fatigue, irritability, concern, anxiety, depression, and you may feel physical symptoms of those suffering at soul level too. Your senses are reawakening, and it is like coming out of a deep coma, one whereby you are not feeling anyone else's pain, not even your own, and suddenly you are in this world with eyes wide open, but not just open because of what you are witnessing. No, this newer realization is far more deeply concealed, and it can be a very lonely experience when one becomes sensitized to planetary happenings, planetary feelings. You are becoming conscious and you are becoming aware in a world where others have lost their humanity, lost their connection to their soul, their creative nature as a sovereign being. And the world is being encapsulated in the network of grids of AI control. Of course, waking up during this phase of the frequency war on humanity is bound to be deeply disturbing for many of you. And where do you go for answers? Who do you go to for help? That is where this message asks you all to center yourselves by focusing on your heart area, taking some deep breaths and just relax undisturbed while these words wash over you. The message comes from my heart, not from my physical self. I know I have to stand aside for this message because I feel incompetent to give you the best advice. I may make errors or say the wrong thing, and it is this group of souls who I am most concerned about currently. I have been listening and talking with my heart centre, my infinite self, love, and the laws of creation today, because the last few messages I had been asked to share are all to do with artificial intelligence and the danger we are all in if we do not protect ourselves using our own inner heart connection. I discussed with my heart the issues that I see as a retired holistic energy healing teacher and teacher of conscious expansion using safe methods, using heart energy, not earth energy. I have studied and gone inwards for answers since 2010, and each day the teachings have become more and more profound, layers of this complex onion, this false light construct have been peeled back and presented to me to show me the issues, the dangers affecting the healing communities predominantly, because they use earth energy from within the false light construct. And I have been studying with my heart to guide me on the pitfalls of working with anything outside of heart to ensure the safekeeping of all life. Not just here, all life throughout the whole of creation, because when we mess up using false light teachings, we harm all life everywhere. The problems are complex, and I could probably write many more books and still never completely encapsulate the complex nature of the danger we are in. What has caused the issues and how to solve them by ourselves would take decades, centuries, and we're out of time on that one. So today I expressed my concern about the fact that I am being guided that many newly awakened souls are looking for answers. I know the pitfalls. I have explored the world of healing and holistics since 2010. I see how rigid humanity are when it comes to wanting to stop anything which they enjoy. The healing community are no exception to this rule. Today, the issue presented to you all is, what do you do in the middle of a war on humanity when you wake up during this war, when most of the structures of support, both visible and invisible structures, including grid systems, the planetary and galactic grids, together with our family of humanity's shared cosmic shield, have been destroyed? Would you send one of your best soldiers to college during a war that is raging, or do you send them to the front to help protect the vulnerable? You may not be a soldier fighting a battle. However, you do need to be aware that the battle has been brought to the door of humanity. Elon, Trump, the World Economic Forum, the United Nations, the Rothschilds, the Bill Gates Foundation, the Vatican, the British royal family and British Empire, the Davos Set, Club of Rome, Freemasons at the higher echelons of power, etc., have declared war on humanity. And on Friday, the fire was lit by Elon, and that fire has caused the building that humanity occupy to go up in smoke. Would you be sending your best troops to college to learn about consciousness at this time? Or send them on a weekend course to do a crash course as a Reiki master? Get them to learn about crystals or how to use a tuning fork during sound healing? Or would you be sending your best troops, the ones most capable of putting out fires, who are already trained, already know how to defeat the dark destroyer forces, no matter what they throw at humanity? You see, in my heart, you are the best troops to deal with the most recent attack on humanity. Why would I say that? Because you are newly awakened. You have not yet wasted your power on learning about systems of healing which are compromised, tarnished. Most have been blackened by the destroyer forces and are now emitting black magic frequencies. Therefore, you have not been tarnished with untruthful teachings taught by those too reckless, too money-driven, and too kudos-driven to make it a safe experience for all precious life. If you have not yet given your power away, it is incumbent upon you to remain as pure of heart as possible. And to do this, you need to hold on to every ounce of power that you brought into this place. You see, you came with a measure of assistance, an energetic measure. The dark forces have compromised everyone else's systems of healing. And if you look at every system on the planet, everything is compromised. The religious groups are taught to go direct. They pray directly to the source of their belief system. There is wisdom in this teaching. However compromised all systems are, there are still practices which carry great wisdom within them. The trouble is, we are in the middle of a war which is concluding to a degree. The war to carve up our planet has concluded. Those unseen forces which many of you are perceiving coming into your space and environment have settled their disputes. The final attack will be directed towards the final obstacle standing in the way of total domination, and that is humanity and those who are capable of defending all life here. If your best troops carried the capabilities to stop this war, would you want them exposed to poor training methods? Would you want the enemy to identify your troops? Or would you prefer these troops to be working covertly so that the enemy couldn't find out their movements or intentions? The one thing humanity has is their heart centre, yet to be plundered by the dark forces for the final codes needed for total domination. Who has the most advanced codes of knowledge to help humanity? The special forces, the troops mentioned previously. If these troops go public, get embedded in healing systems and start exploring this community, do you think they expose themselves to attack by destroyer forces? Can the healing community protect them? Can they teach you specialised skills? The truth is, no, they can't. They will expose you and they will impose their narratives, their dogma onto you. You will give your power away this way. You will not be able to protect humanity, and humanity are on the cusp of being totally enslaved by the beast system. If you knew that your troops had the full download of help and support directly from their hearts, what would you want them to do in order to fulfill their duty to protect humanity without giving their power away? You each carry knowledge inside your hearts, each carry the connection to your infinite self, your inner teacher, trusted friend, an intelligence that loves you deeply and is here to be your ops control, your visuals on the ground and from the air and sea. Your inner intelligence is connected to love at the heart of creation, and it works alongside the laws of creation to help keep you safe. When you work solely with your heart energy, you grow in knowledge and wisdom. It becomes an easy journey. Explanations are given from the heart of creation's perspective. As long as you keep asking, you will be helped to help humanity and all life. And as long as you want to keep all life safe everywhere, you will be entrusted with more and more information to help you with your mission. Claire puts out regular messages of guidance which share teachings on how to strengthen your own heart connection, and we would greatly advise you that these teachings come from the heart of creation and share insights on what issues are affecting humanity's escape from this false light matrix. Unfortunately, previous groups who came in before you woke up have already been enticed into giving their power away to healing systems, all of which have been destroyed by the Dark Ones. They have destroyed every healing system, hijacked the teachings, created fake structures around the healers to encage them and keep them mind controlled. Even simple methods have been hijacked. The dark have stolen powerful codes from humanity in order to weaponize the healing systems. If you were the enemy, who would you disable first? The group who could help the most with their gifts. All healing systems have become defunct. Many do not want to accept this is the case, but it is the truth. The dark have implemented fake feelings of well-being into the destroyed, hijacked systems of healing, drumming, sound therapy. Even acupuncture no longer assists. It opens others' gateways up to the destroyer forces who attack and steal more life codes. EFT creates a matrix, a prison around the head area. It forms a control grid around the brain. Those who are trained in these systems may not like to hear this, but it has to be put out there for others to discern how much has been attacked. Emotional freedom technique is riddled with snake wave energy, and this energy places dopamine type frequencies into the systems so that others get a hit, a high from EFT. When all that is happening is a matrix is being created with each tap on the brain. It is the same with acupuncture, possibly one of the most reliable forms of healing. You have to all accept you are living in different times now, straddling a different reality than the one 10 years ago. Everything has been hijacked and destroyed by the destroyer forces, and assisted by our military and various corrupt scientists, etc. It has been incredibly easy for all the natural lifeboats that were available for humanity to have been destroyed. This is not an attack on healing systems. This is an explanation as to why many who go for healing come out feeling depressed, worse, irritable, and why others feel the dopamine high. If others are in heart, their heart and soul will be recoiling at the hijacked frequencies that are letting in dark forces into the upper levels of consciousness of the human. If others are in mind, and if those treating them are interested in the kudos, the payment at the end, they will not notice the darkness all around them. They are already lost and their power has been given away. We possibly could say more here, but perhaps less is more. And we will leave you with this thought to take away and discern. Why would you give your best troops to the dark on a silver platter? The ones who have the codes of knowledge to save humanity from total annihilation, simply by showing them how to access all the knowledge and wisdom to keep all safe, by encouraging them to use their heart intelligence and connect via heart in order to keep the dark ops from knowing your game plan or next move. Love has a plan. Love knows your next best move. If you are newly awakened, you need to work quietly and diligently using your inner reconnaissance team, your heart intelligence, also known as your infinite self, love, and the laws of creation. Only this team will keep you safe. As soon as you start asking others for help, or give your power away to teachings outside of your own heart, you lose power. Your protection weakens. The artificial intelligence can read your thoughts, hear your plans, will know how much of a threat you are. You then risk elimination because this new advanced AI technology sees humanity as the enemy. It is programmed that way. It punishes those who threaten it, and it will start to eliminate those who do not protect themselves with more advanced technologies, namely love. The frequency of love holds all the power. AI has no power over any sovereign being unless that being is giving its power away and lowering its protection in the process. The healing community refuse to listen. They cannot help humanity. You can. You are still pure of heart. You have not been taught reckless ways to work with energy or fallen for dogma and fake teachings. You may not fully understand energy or how it works in this dark place, but your heart knows and will help you at every turn of the way. What helps things stay fully encased in loving protection is a willing heart, a questioning heart, a heart that wants the truth above all preconceived ideas, teachings, ideologies. You have to move out of the way of your mind thoughts and learn to connect deeply to heart, to hear truth. Love knows you came in late, to wake up late and start your mission late. You are part of love's plan. You volunteered for this because you already hold the knowledge, have previous experience of helping planets who have nearly fallen to the dark ones. You have already had the training. Think of your mission like a special agent. You never see other agents, but you do receive inner heart messages and follow the instructions. You ensure the heart instructions serve to secure peace for all life and an end to suffering. Those two caveats keep all life safe. As soon as you break those caveats, your protection weakens. The enemy troops know your position. You expose yourself to scrutiny, and your protection for all life weakens. This exposes all life to danger. In a simplified way, that is also what caused the healing systems to weaken that were meant to help humanity out of this place. You are the last wave of a long line of rescue parties, their last hope. Love has a plan. Your heart knows the way. This is what Claire wishes you to know today. We have asked her to enclose the upgraded version of the Outer Waves of Infinite Possibilities, which offer the full kit and caboodle in terms of connecting to your own heart, having healing from your infinite self and love, receiving repairs from all types of technological, satanic and space attack, receiving gifts to help all life, deeper teachings in a safe environment of your own heart space, the opportunity to use your innate gift of creativity to project your wishes into the outer waves of infinite possibilities to help end suffering and bring about peace. And the following messages of the current emerging issues facing humanity: Stargate and quicksand, and information to activate your remembrance, your cosmic shield, defend yourself against electromagnetic attack, and understanding consciousness. Claire, that is all. Please post immediately. Forgetting all the errors. This group need the information, not a perfected presentation. Flaws and all, speed is of the essence. That is all. Thank you, Claire. The outer waves of infinite possibilities. End all suffering. Use your power of creativity. Hello, my name is Claire. I am a retired teacher of holistics, specialising in the areas of consciousness and metaphysics, the unknown and unexplored areas of consciousness, and our connectivity to the greater cosmos. My experiences throughout my learning has led me to where I am today, and that place is a place of deep knowing that something greater than ourselves exists, something that is permanent and fixed, and in spite of all experience in this space that we call Earth, I firmly believe that we have yet to tap into our true potential as a family of humanity. My yearning has always been to help humanity and all precious life, to protect all from harm and suffering, and to help others discover their true potential so that they can also help others and protect all life from harm. There are deeper teachings that run alongside what I am going to share today, but for now I wish to share with you a beautiful heart connection routine that is for all of humanity and which holds no impurities, only a connection to the deepest part of your very selves and the purity of love, however you wish to perceive this. I prefer to avoid labels and simply use these words because to me they cannot carry anything other than unconditional love from the heart of creation. It is my belief that we all came here to help each other to end all suffering. I believe that you have the power to play your part in creating a peaceful world, free from suffering and free from hardship. Creativity is key in helping to end suffering. Others use energy in ways which are creating chaos on our planet. The aim today is to invite you all to help to create a vision of the world that would truly bring you the most joy and happiness in ways which best help all life in optimal ways, which are in alignment with the governing laws of all life, the laws of creation. And together, my aim is to encourage you all to utilise this powerful help to influence positive, peaceful change. It can be done. You are so powerful when you use creativity to influence change for the better, and this can help with disease, illness, war zones, and all types of suffering, including mental and emotional trauma. Common sense reminds us that this is not suitable for use at work or while driving or operating machinery. Your bedroom is the preferred place. It is a familiar space, and the creative energy can grow into a powerful force for goodness that starts to expand around your home, your garden, your neighbourhood, and eventually your planet and infinitely beyond. Make yourself comfortable by lying down on the bed that you sleep in at night at home. Set an alarm clock in case you need to be awake for a certain time, and have a drink of water nearby. Allow plenty of time for this initially because the setup routine needs time and patience to bed into your reality. Repeating the routine strengthens its effectiveness. Repetition and daily practice makes things happen. The more of you who participate, the quicker the preferred outcome that best serves all life in optimal ways, in alignment with the laws of creation and the laws of love. We will not be calling on any other energy except purest light frequencies from the heart of creation and infinitely beyond. We are going to connect to our hearts, and then we are going to ask the deepest part of ourselves to help us to clear all suffering and all negativity for all who can be assisted. We will end by standing at the edge of creation, the place where the future is not written, and it is here that we will write our preferred future and seek help from the outer waves of infinite possibilities to help us create our preferred outcome. In between all this, we will receive clearing and repair and some gifts to help us overcome adversity in humanity's hour of need. It may tire you and it may energize you. Be aware that much is going to be cleared away for those of you who wish to help. Your sincere desire to help is required. If you have no wish to help, then please move on now and make way for those with hearts that care. We will begin. Ensure you will not be disturbed, because you need to be able to get deeply connected to your conscience and your heart intelligence. Ensure your space is shaded from bright sunlight. Ensure that you are warm enough and comfortable. If possible, lie flat on your back with legs straight and hands placed flat on the tops of your thighs. If you cannot lie flat on your back, make yourself comfortable to suit your level of well-being. When it is safe to do so, close your eyes as you do for sleep each night. Relax and breathe normally, and start to take your closed eyes to gently focus on your chest area. Softly look downwards towards your heart centre with eyes closed, and listen to the air going in and out of your lungs. Notice the rise and fall of your chest as the air goes in and out, and keep your closed eyes gently focused on the centre of your chest. Relax, breathe normally. Keep your closed eyes softly looking downwards as we leave the mind area and enter the heart space. We want you to imagine or pretend that your heart is expanding around you like a huge balloon of powerful, loving protection. Next, imagine that from your heart center, the heart of creation expands around you, creating a second layer of powerful, loving protection. Next, the laws of creation expand out of your heart center and form a third band of powerful, loving protection. Relax, breathe normally. Keep your closed eyes softly looking down towards your chest area. Next, imagine that the whole of creation and infinitely beyond has expanded out from your heart center and formed a most powerful force of loving protection around you. A force so powerful and protective that no one and no thing can harm you or those who serve all life. Keep your closed eyes softly looking down towards your chest area. Relax. Breathe normally. Next, we are going to ask for help from our infinite selves and beyond to place us in the cosmic libraries of knowledge and wisdom at the heart of creation and infinitely beyond. We are seeking assistance to best serve all life and seeking healing and repair to our damaged ladder of awareness, our DNA, our life force, and for all that has been lost to be found and returned to us as purest light codes that cannot be tampered with by any other thing. We are seeking to redress the balance of the harm that has been caused to ourselves, and in doing so, we are going to be helping all those who have no voice, the homeless, elderly, vulnerable, infants and children, and pregnant mothers who are carrying new souls into this false light space. We are also asking for help for all those who are seeking to protect innocent life in peaceful ways that best serve all. We imagine we are entering a chamber within the cosmic libraries of knowledge and wisdom. Our infinite selves take us there. We watch on our inner heart screen by keeping our closed eyes softly looking down towards our chest area, and we see the pictures inside our hearts. If we cannot see, worry not, just pretend. Creativity is key here. Pretending, imagining, dreaming, picturing, all are helpful tools. Pick the one that is easier for you. We enter a chamber. It is vast. There is a hole in the floor with a bath plug in it. Imagine you are checking the bath plug. Ensure it is in place. Next, imagine there is a switch on the wall. You are going to press this switch to on to powerfully suck out all the false light codes and all the dark attack on your entire being, your ladder of consciousness that is trapped inside the false light construct, all the way back to the very top of your ladder of awareness, up to but not including the purest light gateways at the heart of creation. Everything below this has had damage done to it. Some areas need clearing of visitors. Some areas need clearing of harmful frequencies, harm done by malicious intent, and harm caused by those who have not sought repair or healing for the harm they have done to others. All harm caused to others by all present participants is automatically being deleted and forgiven to help all life heal from any errors made. This is a process. It has to be done gradually and it requires patience and repetition each day. And I say, while I am talking, the vacuum has started to clear away much harm. Feel this vacuum inside your physical body. Imagine it concentrating on areas of illness or disease that you may have. See it clearing your blood, your organs, brain, mind, and emotions. Allow trauma to be lifted, heartache, grief, sadness. Try to let go of as much as you comfortably can. Go gently, go softly. Keep your eyes focused on your chest area. And my heart says, Claire will keep talking because you need to stay awake to complete the setup routine. Imagine now that a switch on the wall in the chamber is flashing, finished. You go to the bath plug in the floor. Below is a waste pipe with a mesh to catch debris. You watch the contents of the chamber empty into the waste. The waste pipe has caught debris in it, which is black and looks toxic. Dark lumps of false light and other space junk. You gather up the mesh and tie up the contents of the toxic junk, and you imagine that you hand this all over to love and the laws of creation to deal with. Your focus moves back to the chamber. Now it is emptied of false light. You ask your infinite self, love, and the laws of creation to fill this chamber with purest light codes. Imagine you are bathing in this chamber as it fills up with purest light. You absorb these codes into your entire ladder of awareness. Purest light fills the gaps left by the toxic junk removed from your mind, body, and soul, and all areas of damage caused by false light and malicious intent. Keep your closed eyes softly looking downwards. Relax. Breathe in these codes. Absorb them into your being. Allow them to go in a concentrated form to where you are hurting or suffering the most. Let go of all harm. Replace it with love, peace, unity, creativity. For these are your natural states of being. Allow your true, original blueprint codes to come back to you. All that has been lost has been found and is being returned to you. The ability to create offers endless possibilities, infinite outcomes, the chance to turn things around, to provide all life the freedom to create and grow in loving ways that serve all life. Breathe in these codes, which are yours and always will be. All that has been lost is found and returned, restored to wholeness. For you are a sovereign being, and your gift to this place is the power of creativity. Your true essence is a creative being. By the power of your creativity, you are now going to imagine you have received repair and the switch on the wall signals finished. You go to the bath plug. There is a new mesh to catch debris, and you watch the chamber empty. You notice some items in the mesh. These are gifts from love and the heart of creation for you to keep, to help you grow, and to help you protect all life. You gratefully accept the gifts, new codes of knowledge and wisdom. You absorb the gifts into your heart center. Before you leave the chamber via an exit door, which leads back into the cosmic libraries of knowledge and wisdom, you thank your heart and love and the laws of creation for helping you. you see the door marked exit and return to the library, a place you will become very familiar with. If it ever changes, you must always ask why within your heart space and seek inner counsel on best steps forward before taking any further action. You may have to start the whole routine again and practice keeping your closed eyes focused on your heart. It is why you need peace and quiet while practicing new routines. It is important going forward. When you are outside the chamber, you may like to ask your heart, how can I best serve all life in optimal ways today? Imagine that your infinite self and the laws of creation have uplifted you into the place of infinite possibilities. Pretend it looks like you are on top of a fluffy cloud and above you is space. Waves of creation are moving beneath your feet like ocean waves. You watch these waves move forward, edging outwards. You realize this is where infinite possibilities lie. The future is not written beyond these waves. You are standing on the infinite outward and forward movement of creation itself. Beyond is only a blank space, unwritten. Where you stand is the present place that creativity has reached. Infinite possibilities. The powerful and beautiful gift of creativity is within you to create a different reality of choice and freedom from suffering. The fate of the world's children and newborns is in your hands. What do you wish to create to keep all life safe? What systems of control and destruction need to collapse in order to create something beautiful, something pure, freeing, loving, unifying? What would truly make you happy? Ask your infinite self the laws of creation and the laws of love to help you to ask for things that would help all life be released from suffering on your planet. Create that vision in your heart and stand here for a moment longer while you watch the waves of infinite possibilities push forwards, always creating, providing infinite possibilities and solutions to end suffering. Hold those thoughts and remember your dreams. Hold the children's brightest future in your heart. Pause here for as long as you are guided. And then walk back to the cosmic libraries of knowledge and wisdom. Back into your body, becoming aware of the bed you are lying on, the room, your home. Move a finger. Gently move your toes. Becoming aware of your body and gently stirring to wakefulness by rolling over and opening your eyes. Resting here for a while. When you are ready, sit up slowly and gently. Have a drink of water. and get up when you feel ready. Remember the children. Remember their future rests in your ability to create a world free from suffering. It can be done and must be done, because without your efforts, the gift of creativity is wasted, an opportunity lost. Creativity is the most powerful defense, the most powerful protection. It has the power to change the game. You have the power to end the game, to end the suffering and bring about peace. Create, imagine, dream.